Okay, so I want to quickly talk about seminal fluid analysis, for short SFA. I don't know whether you've heard of it before, but it's a very common investigations that is actually tailored to males during fertility testing. We classify it under the basic fertility testing, seminal fluid analysis. So seminal fluid analysis, because it's for the male. So if you are a male and your wife has been talking to you, and baby, darling, let us go to the clinic so that we can be tested while babies are not coming, and you've been eluding, telling her that nothing is wrong with you. I want to tell you today that you may not necessarily doing the right thing. Okay, you're not doing the right thing. The reason is this: you see, it takes two to tango. We cannot talk about fertility testing without having the males available. All right, the male has to be there, the woman has to be there. So there is no clinic if it's just the woman. In fact, each time we see the woman coming to the clinic alone and there is no male, we are worried. So now let us quickly tell males that why it's important to look at their seminal fluid analysis, and I'm going to talk at just a part of it. There is something we usually see in the clinic, because if the male do not even come, how will you even know that there is an error? So usually, sometimes they mix up these two. We have what we call total sperm count and sperm concentration. Now, these two entities are different, and sometimes in some clinics, they mix it up. So where they're supposed to write total sperm count, they will put it as sperm concentration, and this is an error immediately. But if you are a male and you did not come around to even know what is what, how will you know when to correct this? So for sperm concentration, usually the unit is per mil, whatever the value is per mil, all right? And for total sperm count is whatever the unit is per ejaculate, all right? So from the total sperm count, this particular entity is gotten from the volume of the sperm collected multiplied by the sperm concentration, then we have the total sperm count. So let me say that again: the volume of the semen collected multiplied by by sperm concentration, that will give you total sperm count. So you need to know. So usually you say, he has a low sperm count, he has a low whatever. What does that really mean? So that is why you need to come around, so that will help you interpret this into context to know what to do. All right. There are a lot of things we are also looking at: the motility, how is the movement of the sperm? Is it so fast? Is it linear? Is it wriggling and all that? So we are looking at all those. What is the morphology? Does it look normal? Does it look abnormal? We want to know. How do you just sit down and you just imagine nothing is wrong with you? I think that is just not fair on the woman. So I feel if you're a male and you're watching this video, this is a clarion call for you to please come to the clinic. Sometimes male feel, they normally feel that, when they come around and they detect something. In fact, somebody told me that, doc, when you go to the hospital, they might actually, detect something. Of course, that's the reason why you are coming. We may either detect something or we don't detect something. So how can you run away? Because you don't want us to detect something. I don't understand what is wrong with us males. So when you come around, we can actually see something. Yeah, if we see something, then we know what to do. But just shying away from the hospital, I don't think that is the best for the couple, and your wife might feel you don't actually care. So I think one of the best ways to prove your love to her is to please come around so that you get tested, so that when you get tested, we don't know what is the solution. So I want to encourage any couple looking for babies to please do not give up. Start today to think about a fertility clinic, and it's a journey. All right, it's a journey in the sense that usually what we call active fertility treatment, whereby you will be investigated in the first quarter, that is the first menstrual cycle of the woman, with the aim of treating your wife by the next menstrual cycle without jeopardizing any pregnancy peradventure pregnancy occurs. All right, so I want you to get that very right. I mean that usually this is what most excellent clinics is going to do for you, and we cannot wait for you to come. All right, we cannot wait for you to come. The doctor is always there to listen carefully and of course provide solution. God bless you, and guys, please come. All right, don't tell your wife nothing is wrong with you anymore. Cheers. Bye.